Good morning. Look at it out here. It is bright. The gray skies are real high today, so they almost feel blue out here. The cool air is not so cool that I have to wear gloves. It's just an awesome Indiana winter day. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just awesome. Hope your day is going to be a great one. Hope you're able to walk by faith and see the things of God today, not the things of man. I sometimes feel like I'm an old sage, an old soul saying things, but really my heart is young and my desires are juvenile in the things that I do. And so that's kind of my personality. But I got this idea that I learned a long time ago that saved me a lot of sanity over the last it's probably been almost 30 years ago I figured this out, and hopefully most of you have figured it out, but if not, John 12:43 I think is the verse I put on the title of this thing. And John was recording the things of Jesus in that chapter, and my Bible has the red letters, not that those are more important, they just try to emphasize the things that Jesus was actually saying versus the things that others are writing about him. And so the verse is not in red letters, and it implies to me that John heard Jesus say this enough that he just matter-of-factly wrote that verse down. And what he is saying was that these Pharisee men were mostly concerned about the approval of other men. Isn't that weird? And as long as they are concerned about the approval of men, they're not completely concerned about the approval of God. Have you ever thought about that? Like, how constraining being impressed by man can be on you? Doesn't matter what that man or woman's name is, but your impressiveness with them will constrain your ability to be impressed with God. And it'll probably have an impact on your behavior. You're probably not going to say the things that you should say, respond the way you should respond, because you might be intimidated by that person or controlled by the desire to be accepted by them. But this is the part I wanted to emphasize with you. In my old school Bible, where it has a number right next to the word approval has the number 1. And that word approval is twice in that verse, and both of them has that number 1 there. Got that? And so you go to the column in the middle there and look up that verse, and then it's got the number 1, and it gives you a better translation of what the word approval means. Are you ready for this? Approval means glory. Ha! Can you imagine? You have been approved by God. He has approved you as you are. You live in a constant state of approval. You live today in a constant state of glory. Whether you feel it or not, you are approved, and you have the glory of God stamped all over your soul and spirit, and the more you can realize that, the more it's going to be expressed through your body. But you are approved. You are glorified in the way that you live today. So what I want you to do is to start caring less about the approval of man and start caring more about their hearts. Because you can't really care about their hearts if you're concerned about getting their approval. And the more you're concerned about their hearts, the more you can be a messenger of the glory of God that dwells in you. That's just my thought. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's pretty cool. I'm pretty stoked. I've been pondering this for a few days, and it comes across sometimes in my personality, maybe as arrogance or something. I don't know what it is, that I'm not really looking for the approval of people, because I found that to be a futile endeavor. They'll approve you, the world will approve you as long as you're responding to them the way they want you to. But God has approved you with a constant, unchanging, unwavering glory that's stamped all over you. Just enjoy it today. Have a great one.